Al Kadosh Boker Or Bekiim Bahalacha 3, day 48, page 93, Halacha 24. The custom of not reciting a bracha on the talit katan at all. For a number of reasons, many people have the custom not to say bracha when putting on talit katan. Instead, when they say the talit gadol, they have in mind the talit katan. Meaning when they put on the big talit. Yeah? Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So therefore, the minhag is that we only do it on talit gadol. We don't do it on talit katan. Nonetheless, when the solution is not available, for example, a person is not going to put on talit gadol. It is permissible to say bracha on talit katan. This is the case when someone puts on the talit katan during the day, meaning it has to be after the, in the morning, right? And he's not about to recite a blessing on talit gadol. For example, right? He says over here, he might have undressed for a daytime nap or go to bathe, or he might have decided to put on another talit katan. And that's what your case was, right? He's got all two together, right? In any case, it is forbidden to say bracha for putting on talit katan unless it is large enough to say the bracha. The minimum size is 2 cubits, 96 centimeters long, and 1 centimeter wide. So it has to be 96 centimeters, okay, and 48 centimeters. These measurements do not count the opening in which a person inserts his head. And furthermore, right, whenever the talit katan has been laundered, one must inspect the tzitziot strands to make sure that they're intact before saying a bracha. See the footnote to Siman 16, number 1. So let's see the footnote here. There's no footnotes here. Okay, so 25. Okay, 25. So basically, by the way, you should know that's the reason why a lot of people, they have too small of a talit. A talit katan, what I'm about, like a tzitzit. It's too small. They don't realize it. So here he says the minimum size is 96 centimeters. Yes. 25. It is best that those people who say bracha on talit katan wrap it around their heads in the same manner as putting on a talit gadol. If they do this, they should say the bracha litatef b'tzitzit on talit katan. But if they just put it on the body, they do al mitzvah tzitzit, which that's what you understand. If they just put it regular on the body, al mitzvah tzitzit. But if they actually do a yituf, litatef b'tzitzit. 25. Maran writes in the Shulchan Aruch Siman Chet, we fulfill the mitzvah by wearing talit katan that people are accustomed to wear it. It's best to place it on the head, holding it sideways, performing atifa and stand in the position at least what it takes for walking for amot. After that, one person can pull it down and wear it in an ordinary manner. Later on, Maran says, this is now 3 seifim later in the Shulchan Aruch, it is possible to say bracha litatef b'tzitzit on talit katan even if the one puts it without performing atifa. The Rama says no. Some poskim say that in that case you only say mitzvah tzitzit, and that's a common custom. The Darkei Moshe the Rama explained that it is proper to say the bracha al mitzvah tzitzit, since some poskim ruled, right, that one can also fulfill the mitzvah of tzitzit with a small garment in the shape of a talit katan. If people would recite the bracha of litatef b'tzitzit or litatef b'tzitzit, right, litlabesh b'tzitzit, sorry, it would appear that they plan to fulfill the mitzvah properly at the time. So instead, we recite only on mitzvah tzitzit, and this blessing is one, right, which is birkat mitzvah, which is going to fulfill everything basically. Okay, the Mishnah Berurah explained that it is proper to recite the bracha al mitzvah tzitzit when someone does not do the atifa, right, as described by Maran, which is best to do it. This is like by the ruling of the Sharet Shuvah and the Shulchan Gavoa, as is brought down in the Kavarim Sofer. The Ben Ish Chai says, whether one is putting on the talit katan or talit gadol, you must stand up when you're saying the bracha. Meaning you can never sit when doing the bracha of the talit or the tzitzit. The custom of Riza was to say the bracha of litatef b'tzitzit on the talit katan and perform atifa, wrapping around. Whoever follows this custom is commended. Anyone who chooses not to perform atifa while doing the talit katan, he makes a bracha al mitzvah tzitzit. The Halacha Berurah deduced from the Magen Avraham and the Arzot HaChaim, right, that one should recite the bracha al mitzvah tzitzit when putting on the talit katan, even if he performs atifa. And this one's counter to Maran. In fact, the Achronim commented that the Rama agrees that one should say litatef if you do atifa. Moreover, the Kavarim says that it's preferable to follow this formula. The Or Letzion likewise instructs us to perform atifa. So therefore, basically, what we're trying to say is that look how many people are saying that you should do an atifa, and therefore, even on talit katan, you're doing it like you're like a wrap of the Yishmaelim, just like you do the talit gadol. Yeah, and you wrap it around you, and then you put it on normally. So according to Maran, even if someone chooses not to perform atifa, you should still do the bracha according to this talit katan. Shulchan Gavoa explained that this means that one may say the bracha, either bracha, but not the one is preferable. This appears to be the opinion of Tzio. Nevertheless, since the Rama and several Chalim say you should say mitzvah tzitzit, it's also the Ben Ish Chai, that's also Yalkut Yosef and Halacha Berurah. So therefore, that's the best way to do it. So one more time, if you're just putting it on normally, al mitzvah tzitzit, even though Maran said you still could say litatef tzitzit. But if you're actually doing, but the best way is to do litatef, and then you're actually mamash, you're doing it, and you're making the bracha litatef b'tzitzit on the talit katan.